What's doing? Welcome to another episode. This one's a tuning video, but it's not for that. Let's have a look. As for this big dog, so Nick from Gearworks just picked this up. Got a bit going on. Some big boy tyres. This has come from ATW, that All Terrain Warriors. It's going to have a Gearworks special thing happening here. It's just not going to come till later in the year. Oh, well, later in the year. Later in the year. It already is later in the year. It's not going to come till early next year, something like that. So what I'm doing now is just rigging the file out of it. While I've got that current on the dyno, I'm going to get that off. This is going to take about 15 minutes or so. So I'll read this file, then I can get that cut off the dyno. I can do manipulation in the tune. We can run it up and see what's got stock, and then we're going to do a tune in it, and then we'll run it back up again. This one is a manual, I believe. Yep, this one's a proper manual. He's on 305 70 19 and a halves, so whatever that converts to be, a 37, I'm guessing, something like that. Big dog tyres. So he says it's gutless already, so he's already struggling with nothing on the back. So let's run up on the dyno. We'll see what it's got, have a bit of a play in the tune. We'll run it back up, see where he goes, and send him on his way. Big dog's on here. No, the truck, I mean, not you. Speaking of big dogs, this guy's here. Hello.
Hey.
What's predictions? 2 digits or 3 digits?
She's going to struggle to crack 3.
Yeah.
So I'll go like 101.4.
Horsepower, kilowatts?
Or horsepower.
Horsepower?
Yeah.
105.
105.
400 newtons of torque.
So these come over, you say 150 horsepower factory, fly. 37s, driveline loss. I reckon you're going to be struggling to make 100 horsepower.
To start with.
To start with. What torque do these things make?
Just around the 400 mark.
Alright, so we'll see. Again, you've lost, with 37s you'll lose a bit of that. So we'll run it up, get a baseline and see where we're at. Might have got close to 100 horsepower. No matter what you put in that calculator, mate, it's still 75. Screen's gone funny. Where's it gone?
Yeah, but the important thing is I still beat TJ's highlights.
He did. We got 75 kilowatts. I'll go over here, might be a bit better. There we go. 75 kilowatts. So it's just 74.5 kilowatts is 99.83 horsepower. Cool, right, I'll go decode some tuning stuff and we'll see if we can wick it up and get a little bit more out of it. But the big dog needs some torque. We'll see what we can do. All right, so I've got about 80% there, I think, left. Yep, so it's got about 80% left there. Loading this file in, and then we'll run it up. We've got a new seat in it though. So we've got a new tuning seat. That's pretty cool. I think it's a Shieldman. So he's upgraded the seat. This is going to be set out, like I said, with a full canopy on the back, camping him and his family. So it's not going to be light. So that just under 100 horsepower it had, probably not going to be so much fun to drive around in with the extra weight on the back. So I don't know what the extra weight's going to be. Probably going to be a couple of tonne on the back of this thing. So hopefully now with a good tune, it's going to go like a rocket empty. But when he's got fully loaded up, we'll see how it goes and monitor it. But I think it'll be fine. There's no dramas. These things can go pretty well. I haven't gone full noise on this thing just to keep it safe and reliable, get some good fuel economy, more so get a good mid-range torque so you can pull up hills and go back to first gear. All right, well I'll finish loading this file up, we'll run it up and see where she goes. All right, so we've got a tune file loaded in. I'm gonna do the same thing, I think we ran it from 40 and from 50 to get 2 different RPM ranges. But yeah, obviously at 50 we get a bit more boost, so we get a bit more torque. So I'll do the same thing, I'll do back to back so we can see what they are, 1 versus 2. So there you can see at the moment we're at 71 and 74 kilowatts and 280 and 289, 290 newton meters. So let's run it up and see where she goes. End results. what we got? So we got 128 and 129, 437, 442. So you can see where my finger is, 40 versus 50. But yeah, she ramps up and picks up really well. We happy with that, Nicholas? Oh, I'm zoomed right in. Hang on, there you go. Are we happy with that?
Mate, more torque is what I wanted, so see how it drives now.
Yeah.
It's a bit slow on the way here.
I think, yeah. I think at not even 100 horsepower, she was a bit slow, so empty. So we're exciting, but yeah, we'll see how she does. So like I said, this isn't pushing the Friendship at all. He's going to have a heap of weight in the back. So once he's gone and done some testing with it, I think I'll probably end up just leaving it alone, to be honest with you. But it's picked up, what's that, nearly double the power, and was it 200 and something, 200, just under 200 newton meters, 200 and something newton meters. I'll throw numbers in here so we can see percentages as well. But it's quite good. These things come up really easy. No exhaust. This is all stock. This is just a tune. These come factory no DPF for emissions reasons. So it's a win for the guys looking at cars with no DPF. This is factory no DPF. This is completely stock. Haven't done anything to it just other than a tune. I keep the stock file on file here as well. So if you do have any concerns, we can put the stock tune back in, and we can basically tune to suit what you're doing with the car / truck as well. So that's it for this MPS. I'll give you some photos at the end here of what it was before and after, and show you pictures of what it looks like on the dyno. But yeah, otherwise, you have an Isuzu MPS, bring it in. We can load up on the ramps and see what she's got stock, and then we can give you a tune afterwards. Obviously, the heavier it is, the less weight, less power you're going to make, because it's trying to get up on the rollers. But we can try and make you some better power and get good fuel economy. So hit that like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.